Good afternoon and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Whaler Athletics. I'm Chris Morris alongside Sean Davis, who will be providing the visuals for this afternoon's game. This will be the girls varsity lacrosse team's season finale here at home for the regular season, I should say. They will be hosting the Sturgis West Navigators in another matchup of Cape and Islands League team. Tonight will also be our senior recognition night. We have 8 graduating girls lacrosse seniors, which we will present after the game. So we're going to play the game first here, and hopefully the rain eludes us here. We've got some ominous clouds coming in from the north, but we're hoping for a dry lacrosse game here. The regular season finale sees the Whalers with a 14-4 record. Of course, a tough loss yesterday off island against Falmouth. 12-11 was the final. When I was talking to Coach Lower, she was a little disappointed overall in the way the game went, not only with her girls, but also with the atmosphere there. So a disappointing loss. They were down 8-4 at halftime, which represented their largest deficit as a team this year. So they did come back in the game and ended up taking the lead 11-10 late in the second half, but unfortunately the Clippers put in 2 goals to kind of ice it, and with about 2:54 left in the game, things were pretty much put to bed, and unfortunately the Whalers were playing a person down as well during that time. So a tough loss overall. Got to think that Coach Lower and her talented group will look to get their mojo back here and head into the MIAA tournament next week with a win tonight. Again, Sturgis West coming in at 3-11 overall. So this should be a game that the Whalers can handle. Of course, we will be seeing some newer faces, I think, just in the starting lineup. Coach Lower said she's going to play all seniors to start the game, which is a classy move by a coach, and of course representing a bigger thing. And speaking of which, this team has not only represented themselves very well on the field, but they have also done a great job of representing Nantucket as a community. They've done some great nonprofit supports. They had a game that they donated funds to the Stick It to Cancer, and of course they also represented Fair Winds of Nantucket, raising awareness for Mental Health Month, and also raising awareness for the injustices against a couple of college lacrosse teams after raising their sticks for the first goal in the sandwich game not too long ago as well. So another character building on this team is just, you can't say enough about both Coach Lower and the girls as they represent things beyond the field and in the community as well. So happy to be celebrating our seniors once again. We did it yesterday for the boys lacrosse team, who of course came up with a big win. They are off island tonight, so good luck to Coach Aloisi and the Whalers. We'll give you an update if we can. They are set to draw here very shortly as well, so good luck to them as they finish off the regular season. Both boys and girls lacrosse teams will be heading to the postseason, and we will be bringing you those games because both teams are in position to host postseason games. The seedings will come out here on the weekend. The MIAA said by Saturday they should be able to get those seedings situated and where games are going to be played. So of course the good folks over at Nantucket Current and the I&M will let you know when those seedings are happening and where we're playing and who we're playing. So stay tuned for that, and of course we look forward to bringing you some bonus lacrosse here as both the boys and girls team will represent Nantucket in the MIAA tournament. So today's game, again, final regular season game for both teams. The Whalers defeated the Navigators 15-6 in the first meeting and could really kind of use another one of those games to get their headspace back to where it should be and head into the postseason in the right frame of mind. The three-headed monster for the Whalers begins with sophomore Bailey Lower, who eclipsed the 100-point mark last week and comes in with 113 points, including 77 goals. So we'll again keep an eye on that. An 80-goal season is an unbelievable mark for the sophomore, and we'll hope she reaches that. Of course, Sydney Moskrop, the second of the three heads, and Emerson Pekarczyk have had fantastic seasons offensively. And of course, senior goalie Mimi Belanger will have to get hot if the Whalers are going to continue their quest for a state title. They're going to lean on her in goal, as she has been fantastic all season long. And again, you can ride a goalie to a state title. We saw it with Sandwich in hockey, and we're hoping that Mimi Belanger can stay consistent and see the ball quite well here through the remainder of this game and into the MIAA tournament. So as you can see, the girls are getting their sticks all situated. Belanger, the final girl to go through, and we'll be bringing you the opening draw here in a matter of moments. And of course, stay tuned after the game as we will represent and celebrate our 8 seniors on Coach Lower's squad, including Mimi Belanger, Macy Crowell, Emma Davis, Evelyn Fye, Anna Hudzig, Victoria Kristeva, Emerson Milne, and Ava Moskrop, the 8 seniors that will be celebrated and will be graduating this spring. So we're going to take a moment here and again thank our incredible spring sports sponsors. The Nantucket Booster Club, always helping out Whaler student athletes for over 60 years. Check them out at nantucketboosterclub.com for all your Whalers gear. And of course, our friends out east, the Nantucket Golf Club and the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. 34 students have received full ride scholarships through the Golf Club Foundation since 2006. You are watching the NSC presentation of Whalers Athletics. We'll be back in a moment. Out to Perry for 3. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! Pekarczyk was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot save. Griffin Star. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about. We'd like to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium, where we are about to draw it here for the girls varsity final regular season matchup against the Sturgis West Navigators. As usual, it's Bailey Lower on the draw, but we will definitely see some seniors starting the game here that maybe normally wouldn't start as we celebrate our 8 seniors here for the Whalers. Final regular season game, and we are underway. Loose and scooped up by Lower, and she sprints ahead. And uncharacteristically loses the ball. Usually her stick handles are unbelievable, and the Whalers will get it set up for the first possession. Lower cuts through. And Sydney Moskrop will get it reset up behind the net. And here's Lower. Over to senior Emma Davis. Pass in front, unable to get there is Milne. Whalers get it reset. Pass in front, Bailey Lower, shot, score! Looks like Ava Moskrop on the assist. Again, another one of our seniors that will be celebrated at the end. Nice to see her get a point right off the bat as the Whalers take a 1-0 lead here over Sturgis West. Bailey Lower notching her 78th goal on the year. So we are on 80 goal watch here. As play continues, Lower able to flip it behind her, and Whalers able to scoop it up on the back end. Emerson Pekarczyk. Lower streaks ahead, and she will get it on the attack and on the run. Whalers with numbers. Pass in front, great look. Good defense though. Moskrop unable to get the shot down. Looked like it was deflected in front. Whalers put it back in. Lower winding up. Looks like a little zone defense to start things off for Sturgis West. Here's a pass in front. Moskrop has room. Shot and a score. Lower to Moskrop. And the Whalers are quickly up 2-0. And we haven't even played a minute. 2 minutes. Just under 2 minutes. 23:06 left in the first half. And Bailey Lower has accounted for 2 points with an assist and a goal already. Sydney Moskrop has scored the other Whalers goal, her 61st on the season. And that would lead most teams if we didn't have the likes of Bailey Lower. Happy to have one score like that on a team, let alone two. It'll be Pekarczyk off the draw. She runs in and gains the attack zone, and the Whalers will get it set up. Happy to have you along here on the Nantucket Sports Connections final regular season game. Another pass inside and broken up, but rebounded. Blocked in front. Nice play on defense there. Sturgis trying to get the clear, but unable to do so as Emerson Milne scoops it up. Makes her way through the defense. Here's Sydney Moskrop. Runs unabated behind the net. And Bailey Lower looking to make something happen with a nice cut through the crease. Ava Moskrop over to Lower. Again, zone defense by Sturgis West, so there are holes. It'll just be a matter of finding those holes for the Whalers to get to the free space. Sydney Moskrop looking to get an advance. Battles through a couple of defenders, but unable to get a shot off. Pass deflected. Good recovery. 2-0 our score. Whalers up early on here in the first half. Oh, nice play. Two cuts through, and it was Lower open, but unable to connect. Milne, Lower, reverses field. Low shot goes wide. But again, Sydney Moskrop back there to recover. Whalers put it in. Here's a pass through, unable to connect. Looked like Maddie Lombardi on a nice cut through. Ava Moskrop, Milne, second cutter through, gets it. Reverse shot, scores! Pekarczyk underhanded. Nice goal. As Pekarczyk notches the third goal for the Whalers here at 20:59. So still a lot of time left here in the first half. The Whalers already up 3-0. Sturgis West yet to have a possession. So again, could be one of those games where the Whalers flex their muscle here for the first half and then cruise in the second half. Again, they could use a game like today, like this, after yesterday's disappointing loss to Falmouth by 1. Again, they have lost 4 games by a total of 7 goals. So, despite having 4 losses, a very, very talented and deep team here. Pekarczyk on the run. Pass, nice catch. Unable to get an accurate shot off, but quickly recovered as Milne passes it over to Moskrop. Milne unable to get it, but nice recovery as Ava Moskrop scoops it up. Again, zone defense by Sturgis. They have stayed in this. Pekarczyk faces a double team, backs it off. Here's Lower. She makes a move, rips a shot off the post. And Sturgis will get its first touch of the ball here off the turnover. Let's see if they can get it clear, and that's out of bounds right away. But a little too aggressive by Moskrop, so Sturgis keeps possession here. And we'll look to advance. Intercepted by Ava Moskrop, and she'll send it in to her sister Sydney, who finally gets it set up. 3-0 our score from an ominous sky here above Vito Capizzo Stadium, but we got fingers crossed that it's going to stay dry and we're able to not only get the game in, but also get a quick presentation of our 8 seniors that will be graduating very shortly here, as we are into June. It'll be Nantucket ball. Macy Crowell putting it in for Nantucket. Ava Moskrop on the run. Lower, spins, holds off. Emma Davis. Over to Lower. 3-0. Pass in front. Sydney Moskrop unable to get a clean shot. Nice zone defense by Sturgis. And there's an interception and a whistle. Charlotte Haggerty with a nice run, but loses it. Evelyn Fye able to get it up. Lower on the run now. Pass in front, nice spin. Shot and a score. Emerson Pekarczyk with her second goal of the game. Bailey Lower with another assist. And the Whalers take advantage of the turnover and quickly make it 4-0. Again, porous defense by Sturgis West. They may have to adjust and get into more of a man-to-man, but we'll have to see. 17:40 left here in the first half. 4-0 our score. Pekarczyk's got 2 already. Bailey Lower and Sydney Moskrop with 1 goal apiece. Lower has also grabbed 2 assists, adding to her incredible total of points. She's now up to 116 points on the year. And again, she is just a sophomore, so Whalers Lacrosse will be in very good hands, at least offensively, for the near future. Instructions coming from the Stripes, and a quick pass up. Here's Pekarczyk on the run out from Lower. She's got space. Pass just off the stick. Ava Moskrop will scoop it up to recover. Pass in front. And Sydney Moskrop over to Ava. Emma Davis. Lower resets. Cut in the middle of the defense. Milne unable to hold on to it. Here's Pekarchik. Shot goes wide. But another shot on goal for the Whalers. Again, Sturgis has not even gotten it over midfield yet. And we're over 8 minutes into the game. So suffocating offense and good possession control by the Whalers. Here's Lower waiting for the play to develop. She makes a move. Pass in front. Shot and a score. So goal scored by senior Vicky Kristeva. Nice pass by Bailey Lower, once again notching the assist, and the Whalers add to their first half totals 5-0 already. So once again, great to get another one of our senior graduating girls lacrosse players in the scorebooks. I know Coach Aloisi did a good job of rotating in some of the kids that maybe normally wouldn't get a chance to play if it were a tournament game or against a stronger opponent. But this is all about the seniors today. I think we knew that the win would come. Ava Moskrop on the run. Again, another draw control won by the Whalers. Here's Lower with a wrister, and that finds the net. She is a special offensive threat, and Bailey Lower notches her second goal of the game. She already has 5 points, and just like that, 6-0 our count. I think we'll give Ava Moskrop unofficial assist on that one, because we can. And it'll once again be Lower on the draw. Sturgis has yet to get a shot on goal, haven't even gotten a possession across midfield yet, so it has been complete domination here by the Whalers in the first half. 16:02 left in the first half. In our final regular season game here, our final tune-up for the MIAA tournament. Of course, the Whalers coming in as of the 27th, which was the last rankings by the MIAA. They were ranked number 4 in the state. So again, barring a huge upset, they will host 2 games. And we will bring you both of those games. Nice pass. Milne unable to handle it. And Sturgis will put it in here as Lower whistled for infraction. Loose again. And a little aggressive on the double team. And finally, Sturgis gets it into the offensive end here. Tipped away by Pekarchik, and Lower snags it out of midair and is off and running. Moskrop with a good run. Lower's open in the middle. Turnaround spin shot. Just wide. Highlight reel stuff from Moskrop and Lower. Just couldn't find the net. but incredible athleticism to even connect on that pass and shot. Whalers will put it in. Again, Sturgis West unable to even get a shot off on goal yet. 6-0 our score. Pass, Milne, unable to grab it cleanly. And here's Lower at the top of the zone. She'll put it in at the 12-meter mark, tipped away. Davis back over to Lower. She makes a move against 3 defenders and loses it temporarily. Ava Moskroff with a good cut, unable to catch it cleanly. She recovers. Shot, score! No assist on that one, but Ava Moskroff puts it in the net. And the Whalers continue to put the pressure on. 7-0 our score. Still 13 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. So a goal and 2 assists already for the UMass Amherst senior Ava Moskroff. She will be heading to UMass Amherst, along with her teammate Anna Hudsig, who will join her up in Boston. Another draw control won by Lower. And quickly the Whalers are on the attack. Here's Cindy Moskroff. Good use of the body. Shot and a nice save. So Moskroff has actually been denied a couple of times. And Whalers whistled for an infraction, so it'll be West putting it in. That was Haley Maurice. Man-to-man defense by the Whalers. Rolling behind, shot saved by Belanger. So first shot on goal for Sturgis West. A save by Belanger, and the Whalers looking to quickly turn it into offense. And they do. Here's Sydney Moskroff on the run. She loses it temporarily, but sprints it to get it, and we'll get it set up behind the net. 7-0 our score, under 12 minutes now, so just over halfway through our first half. It's been all Whalers. Lower with 5 points already. Pass goes awry. West will try and get a clear. Nice snag. That's Jillian Green, number 18, with a couple of good moves, but loses it. Pekarczyk scoops it. Whalers head the other way. Phi surveys. Makes a move into the 8-meter mark. Pass into Ava Moskroff. She actually gets it, recovers, and scores. Second goal scored by Ava Moskroff. And the Whalers' lead extends to 8-0, still in the first half. 10:43 to play, to be exact. And the Whalers are in complete control. A couple of subs out as a couple of seniors, Emma Davis and Vicky Kristeva, take a seat. Milne also takes a seat. So into the game, our normal starting offensive attackers, Mason Lower, Evelyn Stahl, and Maddie Lombardi, I believe, also on the field for their first minutes here in the first half. Getting a near steal. Moskrop able to get it. Pass up to Lower. She's got space. Look out! That laser goes a little high and ends up behind over by the school buses. We'll find that one next year. It'll be Sydney Moskrop behind the net. Oh, nice cut through, but unable to see it. Cleanly Phi with a good cut. Whalers already up 8-0. There's a pass. Intercepted, tipped away at least. Scrum ensues, and Sturgis comes out of it. Double team by Lower and Lower. Tipped, and Bailey Lower grabs it out of midair. Pass up to Sydney Moskrop. She's all by herself and wrists it into the goal for her second of the game. Another assist from Bailey Lower. That's her fourth already. And the Whalers collect their 9th goal of the first half. Still 9:26 to play in the first half. So Bailey Lower has 6 points unofficially, 2 goals and 4 assists. Ava Moskrop with 2 goals and 2 assists already here in the first half. Pekarchik's got a couple of goals. Sydney Moskrop now with her second goal. And senior Vicky Kristeva with a goal. Hopefully that adds up to 9. Another draw control won by the Whalers. They are perfect on draw controls thus far, 10 for 10. Ava Moskrop with a nice spin move, tries to get through a couple of defenders, and she will draw a whistle. That should be a free run. But it is not. That's why I'm up here in the booth and don't have a whistle. Bailey Lower gets a break here as Emerson Pekarchik takes her place. And Sturgis looking to put it in here. Pekarchik with a little nudge, and that pass goes out of bounds. It'll quickly be back to the Whalers. Hannah Evans going to put it in for Nantucket. Her first touch of the afternoon, as Sturgis only has 1 shot. In fact, only 1 possession in Nantucket territory. Evans takes a tumble and picks up, draws the whistle. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they will run the clock here in the second half, as the Whalers have already posted 9 goals with Sturgis West yet to score. Pekarchik with a good run, hangs on to it through a slew of green jerseys. Maddie Lombardi over to Pekarchik. Or Ava Moskrop, excuse me. Mason Lower over to Stahl. Stahl to Sydney Moskrop. Nice cut, nice pass and catch. Shot, save. Rebound still loose. And grabbed by Maddie Lombardi. 9-0 our score. Whalers up big. Pass goes through the crease, unable to connect. But Whalers recover. Lombardi cuts through. Pass goes high. Lombardi able to save it. Whalers get it set back up. Sydney Moscrop, pass right in front. Low shot, save. And Sturgis able to scoop it up, looking for the clear. Ball is loose over midfield. And West on the run. It was Ava Navarro for Sturgis with a nice run to get in the attack zone. Good defense by Macy Crowell. Man-to-man for Nantucket, tipped. Quick recovery. That was Melissa Bonnelly with the run, and she will get a free look at it here from the 8-meter. First real test for Mimi Belanger. Shot, save with the net. No problem. She's 2 for 2. Pass collected by Mason Lower. Nice dance on the sideline to keep possession. She falls down, and it's Kelsey Gonzalez. Momentarily with possession, it'll be the Whalers on the run. Back the other way. Evelyn Stahl gets it in behind the net. Pass off the stick of Ava Moskrop. 9-0 our score. Just over 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Again, pass off the mark and scooped up by West. Charlotte Haggerty tried to get the clear, unable to do so. Sydney Moskrop sprints across the goal, shoots and scores. Hat trick for Sydney Moskrop here in the first half, as she's got 3 goals. $10-0 the score now with 3:41. And the clock is now running. So the clock will continue to run here now down to 3 minutes, 20 seconds. 10-0 our score. It's been all Whalers, just 2 shots on goal for Sturgis West. And Mimi Belanger has saved both of those. Here's Emerson Pekarczyk with a chance on the draw. As the skies have lightened up a little bit, I must admit. We were getting prepared for a little wetness, but hopefully that little hole that Nantucket sometimes has, and whistle will stop as Emerson Pekarczyk leaned over. So they'll let her get off. Hopefully she is okay. The Whalers can ill afford to have her injured for any extended period of time. Looks like maybe she's got a stick up. So Bailey Lower trots on and will take Pekarczyk's place. She's played a great game already with 2 goals. And here is Bailey Lower facing that zone. She's got a nice clear look. Good pass in front. Shot. Stopped. But the Whalers should recover, as there's 4 white jerseys around the ball, and they're is Evelyn Fye scooping it up, and they will get reset here. Again, Whalers already up 10-0 as we approach 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Final game of the regular season for girls lacrosse team. Again, we will be celebrating the seniors at the end of the game, so make sure you stay tuned for that. 8 seniors represented on the team. Here's Lower. Again, a nice pass in the middle of that zone. Unable to be handled cleanly by Emma Davis, and Sturgis West will look to get it clear. Deep pass. Nice catch at midfield. And West is on the run. Tipped away nicely. The last line of defense there, and the scrum has ensued. Whistle blown. And it'll be a free run from the 12. Victoria Barros to put it in for Sturgis. But nice defense overall by the Whalers, as it looked like Sturgis West was on a free run here to potentially score their first goal. And intercepted. Moskrop on the run. Great defensive reaction. And here's Sydney Moskrop. And she'll hold it up here. We're down to 30 seconds left in the first half. Shot in front. And Ava Moskrop from Sydney Moskrop. The Moskrop sister connection gives the Whalers their 11th goal. A hat trick for Ava Moskrop here in the first half. And 4 points for Sydney Moskrop already. As the Whalers continue to pour it on, and we will have the horn here signaling halftime as the Whalers notch their 11th goal with 20 seconds left and are in complete control here against Sturgis West on both ends of the field. Again, we will be celebrating seniors here after the game. 8 in total, and they have been well represented here in the first half. Ava Moskrop with 3 goals and 2 assists. Senior Victoria Kristeva has a goal. Mimi Belanger has 2 saves and has been untested. Macy Crowell with a couple of great defensive plays. Evelyn Fye, very solid. And a couple of great passes that just went awry. Emma Davis has got a couple of shots, and Emerson Milne has been open in the middle of that zone, but unable to score thus far. But I got a hunch they will work her into some offensive sets. And again, we will celebrate our seniors coming up after the game. We're going to take a moment here on the Nantucket Sports Connection, give you a little breather. And we'll be back. The Whalers in complete control here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Score 11-0. Out to Perry for 3. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. Quick player, Whalers shot. Save! Allen! 3, 2, 1, puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front, gonna score! Pekarczyk was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble, pass, Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits, gets in and scores! Halleck denies again! Shot saved, Griffin Star! Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake, runs up and puts it in! Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium in our season finale, a regular season finale here for the girls varsity lacrosse team. Whalers in complete control. They have jumped all over Sturgis West, up 11-0. Led by Bailey Lower. She has 6 points in the game, 2 goals and at least 4 assists. Ava Moskrop and Sydney Moskrop both with 3 goals apiece. Ava's added a couple of assists. Sydney's got at least 1 assist as well. As once again, we will celebrate our seniors coming up after the game with a quick presentation. Vicky Kristeva has also scored a goal. And Emerson Pekarczyk with 2 goals as well for the Whalers. And once the clock starts, it will continue to run here as the Whalers are up double digits. So it should be a fairly quick moving second half here. And we're hoping the rain holds off. We just took a peek at the radar for whatever that's worth. And we may get a quick shower here, but we'll keep an eye out. It'll be Bailey Lower on the draw for the Whalers, looking to notch their 15th win on the season and finish with a 15-4 record. Again, all 4 losses by a total of 7 goals. And all of those teams will be headed to the tournament, whether it be Division 4 or 3. Lower has been perfect on the draws. And hopefully my broadcast jinx didn't happen, but there it is. Sturgis West comes up with the their first draw control. And we'll put it in off the whistle. Haley Maurice for Sturgis. Passes it up. Jillian Green. Pass goes off the stick of the West attacker. Macy Kroll unable to control cleanly. Here's Green with a shot and a score. So Sturgis West scores the first goal of the second half as Jillian Green found a little empty space and was able to wrist a shot underneath the net of Mimi Belanger. (11-1) our score now as Sturgis West able to get their first goal of the game. So it'll be lower back on the draw for the Whalers. Again, clock will continue to run here in the second half. And a little premature, Emerson Pekarczyk in the zone early. Oh, it looked like Pekarczyk was in first, but not seen that way, so it'll be lower, putting it in here for the first possession of the Whalers' second half. Ava Moskrop makes a move around a defender. She's got some room. Pass in the middle. Shot, score, just like that, Pekarczyk. Another assist for Ava Moskrop. Another goal for Emerson Pekarczyk. She's now got a hat trick. So 3 Whalers with 3 goals each. 12-1. That was quick. Again, that zone defense by Sturgis West has left holes all afternoon long, and the Whalers have taken advantage with precise passing and quick shots. And Sturgis with a timeout here with 21:58 left. And he is requesting a stick check. I don't know. So, quick timeout to check Bailey Lower's stick, but she will put it back in here, and there's another control by West. So Sturgis West with a couple of draw control wins here, but Lower gathers it, and she's got a head of steam and a lot of green grass. Makes a move around one defender. Looking for a cutter, nobody open. Here's Ava Moskrop, unable to handle. Tough pass to handle. Sydney Moskrop able to, oh no, sorry, pass was going to Pekarczyk. Ava Moskrop able to gather it. Save the possession off Milne's stick once again. Let's see if West can get the clear. Whistle on Nantucket, so it'll be Navarro with a free run and another pass over to Collins. Lena Collins for Sturgis West, trying to get the zone here against Pekarczyk. Nice defense. Here's Green, the lone goal scorer for Sturgis. Just Just over 20 minutes left here in the second half. Whalers in control, 12-1 the score. Sturgis West with their third possession of the second half. And Evans whistled for the infraction. That'll be a free run from the 8 here. And let's see if Belanger's up to the task. It's Collins with the free run for Sturgis. Tries to go high, and Belanger is there. Great save, her 4th of the game. And it'll be Bailey Lower scooping it up. She's got some white jerseys up ahead. Kristeva unable to play it cleanly. Moskrop now with the chase. Loose. Ava Moskrop gathers. Hannah Evans along the sidelines. Over to Sydney Moskrop eventually. And the Whalers gain the zone. 12-1 our score. Under 19 minutes to play here in the second half. Moskrop behind the net. Milne. Pekarchik. And finally Lower. Whalers working around back to Sydney Moskrop. Nice screen by Lower, and that is a little too physical. That draws a whistle. Sydney Moskrop with a free run from the corner. Moskrop with 3 goals already. Passes in front, shot, score! Pekarchik from Moskrop. No goal? Okay, we're getting the explanation here. Apparently no goal. And Sturgis West will put it in. So I didn't catch what the infraction was, but no goal remains 12-1. Goal waved off. That one's heading our way, Shawnee. Macy Kroll able to get it. 3 defenders by Sturgis, and that's out of bounds. It will be Nantucket ball. So good defense by Macy Kroll, one of our seniors. Phi gains the zone. Again, Sturgis West in their zone defense. Phi surveys behind the net, waiting for a cutter. Pass goes through, and Sturgis looking for the clear. Whistle on Moskrop. Nice snag. Pass goes up, looking for Green, but it's Ava Moskrop interrupting. And Hannah Evans gathers it out of midair. Over to Bailey Lower. She makes a quick move and is on the run. Lower gains the zone. And we'll back it up here and get it set up. Nice cut by Sydney Moskrop, unable to connect. 12-1 our score. Clock continues under 16 minutes. Shot in front, and there's a goal by number 4, senior Emerson Milne. Lucky number 13 for Emerson Milne. And the Whalers add their 13th goal to the board. Emerson will be attending UVM coming up here next September. I had a hunch they were going to get her into the mix here. Nice to see it come to fruition. They have missed her a couple of times. She's been open in that middle part of the zone. Finally able to catch and score as the Whalers continue to pour it on here. 13-1 in a tune-up game for the tournament here. The regular season finale. As this team is poised for a deep tournament run. Pekarczyk with another draw control for the Whalers. And she continues the run. And the Whalers will hold possession here. Let's see if they maybe use a little bit of clock. And pass continuing along the exterior. Sydney Moskrop gets it set up. See if maybe they can work in Emma Davis. There she is. Davis streaks through the middle. They tried to find her, unable to connect. Mason Lower able to save the possession. Elizabeth Hemingway trots on for her first minutes here. Sydney Moskrop behind the net. Pass in front, shot, score! There it is, Emma Davis from Sydney Moskrop. Gotta love it. Great catch, great pass. Goal number 14 from the senior, Emma Davis, who will join our good buddy Justin Blois at Sacred Heart this fall. Clock continues to run actually at 12:45 and counting here. 14-1. Whalers in complete control. Again, stay tuned as we will give you a very, well, quick compared to yesterday's senior presentation, as we only have half the seniors, 8 seniors in total. Great way to finish off our regular season coverage of Whalers lacrosse on the NSC. As always, happy to have you along, and we are not done yet, though. We will be bringing you some postseason action once we find out the seedings coming up here on either Friday or Saturday. We'll have to see what the MIAA does and who's going to become visiting us here at Vito Capizzo Stadium for both the boys and girls teams. 5 battles for it and a whistle. Looks like it'll be Sturgis coming away with it. Nice play by Lower to get in the middle. But they call Sturgis for the whistle. So Bailey Lower's hustle gains the Whalers an extra possession here. 14-1 our total. Our tally as Lower gains the zone. Mason Lower over to Phi. Switches positions with Lombardi. Moskrop, who's already got 6 points unofficially. She definitely has 3 goals. I've got her with 3 assists as well. Again, just a sophomore. The sophomore class on this team is unbelievable. With Lower, Moskrop, Stahl, Hannah Evans. I mean, they are just stacked full. Elizabeth Hemingway and Pekarczyk, all sophomores. So Whalers lacrosse is in very good hands here for the near future. Nice pass, great catch. Lower unable to get a shot off, but Just a flash of her athleticism right there. Sydney Moskrop flips it back to Emma Davis, who just scored. Lower, surveys, waits. Again, no rush, no need for a rush as we are under 10 minutes to play here in the game. Game that was decided early on, as it took most of the first half for Sturgis to even get into the attack zone, and only got 2 shots off in the first half. Both saves by Belanger. They were able to notch a goal early in the second half, but much too little, much too late. Oh, not intending to pass, and that looks like maybe a card here as Evelyn Fye got the stick up, and that will always draw a whistle, and this time it will be a card. 2 minutes. And fortunately for the Whalers, this game pretty much already decided, but got to clean those things up as West able to gain the attack zone. Good defense by Hannah Evans to thwart the attack momentarily. West will get it set up. Under 9 minutes to play now. Whalers in control 14-1. Lower goes down, and that will be a whistle and a card on West. So first penalties of the game come moments apart. Penalty on number Milne. A good run. Scooped up by Stahl. Stahl over to Emma Davis. Ava Moskrop. Back to Davis. Lower. Milne to Moskrop. Davis over to Milne. Pass goes in front all the way through and controlled by the Sturgis West goaltender. And she looks to clear deep. Intercepted. Macy Kroll. Oh, good defense. And penalty on the Whalers has expired. And Sturgis West, here's Green on the run. She has the lone goal for Sturgis. And a little too physical on that advance. So it will be put in at the 12 by Green. She passes up. We're under 7 minutes to play here. 14-1 Whalers in complete control on senior recognition game. Even strength for both teams as no goals scored. And there's another whistle. And Sturgis will put it in at the 8. Clock continuing to run, just under 6 minutes now. Shot goes high and wide. Sturgis able to save the possession. So good defense by the Whalers. There's Green for West. Behind the net. Kroll meets her on the other side of the net. Reverse shot, again off the post or side of the net there. Either way, Belanger able to get a save. Whistle stops play. And West will put it in. Behind the net. Pass goes through, Kroll after it. Good box out and scoop. Macy Kroll with great defense. And there's a whistle. 4:50 and counting as we celebrate our seniors. Macy Kroll able to get it up. And on the run, Evelyn Fye. Pass, unable to be handled. That was Emma Davis on the doorstep looking for another goal, but broken up by the goalie. Moskrop over Kristeva. Five, finally pressured. Kristeva. And Whalers in no rush to do anything here, as they are in complete control of the game, up 14-1. Pass tipped away, but it'll be Whalers' possession. We are down to just over 3 minutes to play here in the second half. Whalers in control, 14-1 on senior recognition game. And our final regular season coverage of lacrosse here for the Whalers. Again, exterior passing continues. Pekarchik over to Fye. Yeah, no shot clock here in high school, so the Whalers could literally hold it for as long as they can keep possession here. Here's Pekarchik. A nice cut by Ava Moskrop. She was definitely open, but again, no need to be that aggressive. Fye switches with Milne. Cut through. Emma Davis and Fye play a little catch. Here's Stahl. Back to Fye. Or Davis. Pekarchik loses it momentarily. Scooped up. And we approach 2 minutes to play here. 14-1 our score. As the Whalers look to notch their 15th win on the season, they will finish with a 15-4 regular season record. Again, ranked number 4 coming into this. I don't think they have done anything to lower their rankings. Again, a lot of numbers involved in the algorithm that figures out the ratings, but they will await the seedings coming up here either Friday or Saturday, and we will know who's coming to visit here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. And again, barring an upset, could have 2 games right here. Good scrum for the ball as the Whalers look to run it out here. Pekarchik gets back into it and picked up by Milne. Under a minute to play. And the Whalers looking to celebrate here, and we will recognize some seniors. Very shortly, I will sneak across the field here and get on the mic. As the clock continues to run, we're under 20 seconds to play here. As the Whalers will run out the clock here. Final 10 seconds. 14-1 the final score here. And we will recognize some seniors here as the final horn sounds. Win number 15 for the Whalers. And again, stay with us as we will recognize 8 seniors playing their final game, final regular season game here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. We do have some postseason play here, and the Whalers will host at least one game, and barring an upset, they will host at least one more after that. Again, thanks very much for joining us here on the Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Whalers Athletics. The final here on senior recognition game. Whalers win 14-1. And we will await the final words from Whalers coaching staff. And we will announce some senior student athletes and their parents coming up very shortly here, as we will recognize 8 seniors. Mimi Belanger leading the way through the handshakes here, as Sturgis West will have a long ride back. But more importantly, the Whalers celebrate here on senior recognition night. And they got all the seniors involved. Macy Kroll, the only senior to not score. Of course, she plays defense, so she did her job on the defensive end, as the Whalers only allowed 4 shots on goal. And only the single tally, as Mimi Belanger adds to her incredible stats as a Whaler goalie. Sydney Moskrop and Ava Moskrop, each with 3 goals. Emerson Bakarczyk also with 3 goals. Bailey Lower with at least 6 points. She had 4 assists and 2 goals, adding to her incredible totals. As you see, Coach Jamie Lower making her way across the field here. Again, a proud moment for Whalers Nation, as 8 seniors will bid their adieu here as Whalers student athletes. We'll let the girls get organized here in a minute. Girls having some fun as we await the media getting in position for, again, the 8 seniors that we will celebrate here for Senior Recognition Night. A 14-1 victory by the Whalers, capping off an incredible regular season. 15 wins, just 4 losses. And we're happy to have you along here as the NSC wraps up its regular season coverage of lacrosse as well. But don't you worry, we've got bonus coverage with the postseason upcoming here very shortly. Good evening and thank you for joining us here at Vito Capizzo Stadium as we recognize the girls varsity lacrosse seniors. An incredible season to finish off your Whalers career, capped off with a 14-1 victory here. We'd like to start by recognizing Mimi Belanger, who will be attending Walsh University. Her parents, Suzanne and Paul, congratulations on an incredible career. Our next Whaler senior, Macy Crowell, who will be attending Utah University. With parents, John and Marilee Crowell. Congratulations. Roll, excuse me. Our next Whaler athlete, Emma Davis. Great goal scored today. Congratulations on a great Whaler career. She'll be attending Sacred Heart with mother Suzanne. Our next Whaler athlete, Evelyn Fye. She'll be headed to Holy Cross University this fall. Parents Les and Jacqueline, congratulations. Our next Whaler senior, Anna Hudzig. She's off to UMass Amherst this fall. Accompanied by Jane Ziesing. Our next Whaler athlete, Victoria Kristeva. Heading to the University of Rhode Island. Accompanied by Rosita and Risto. Congratulations. Our next Whaler athlete, Emerson Milne. She'll be heading to the University of Vermont this fall. Congratulations. Accompanied by Josh and Carrie. And our final Whaler senior, Ava Moskov. Also heading to UMass Amherst this fall, accompanied by parents Tom and Molly. Congratulations to all of our Whaler senior athletes. And although today marks one of the last times you will be playing as a Whaler, it should also be a time for reflection and excitement for what lies ahead. The amount of time, energy, and hard work you have all put into the last 4 years should be commended. You are role models for the community and should be proud of what you have accomplished
during your high school career. It's not an easy task to be a student athlete, and you have all excelled at that for the last 4 years. And this goes without saying, but a special recognition needs to go out to all of the parents and coaches of these seniors. They've watched you grow from early days of elementary, middle, and now high school, and should be thanked for all they have done for you. So let's give our parents and coaches a big round of applause. And once again, congratulations to all of you on an amazing 4-year. Best of luck with the rest of the postseason here as we head into the tournament, as well as your future endeavors off the field. Whalers Nation wishes you nothing but success.
And there you have it, folks, our Whalers recognition for our seniors, for the girls lacrosse team. Thanks very much to our incredible sponsors, the Nantucket Booster Club, Nantucket Golf Club, and Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. As we continue to celebrate our seniors here, Coach Lower having a few words. We're off to the postseason here, kids, as we get ready for the MIAA state tournament. We will give you word as to who and when we will be playing some more lacrosse right here. Looking forward to it. Again, thanks very much to Whalers Nation for supporting the Nantucket Sports Connection. We look forward to the postseason. For Sean Davis, I'm Chris Morris. Have a great evening, Whalers Nation. Congratulations, seniors.